In 2026, where are you going to put your money? Are you going to keep it at the bank, buy some shares, buy government or corporate bonds, or buy some property? Many people respond to this question emotionally, but smart investors respond to this question with a system. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a very simple plan that you can implement in 2026 that is going to help you to start investing smartly. Before we get started, I ask you to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. You'll find it at the bottom. It's down here. Click subscribe right now. Let's get started. The first thing I would like you to understand is that there is no such thing as the best investment. The best investment is the best investment for your situation, nobody else's. So this is the kind of mindset I want you to begin 2026 with. Now, when it comes to investing smartly, smart investors understand the 4 key principles of investing. The first principle is about safety. The second principle is about income. The third is about growth. And the final one is about flexibility. These are the 4 key principles that I would want you to implement in your investing journey in 2026. Let's start with the first principle, safety. Safety is about creating a base, a strong foundation for your investments. Safety is about you making investments in safe assets, investments in money market funds, treasury bills, short-term government bonds. These kinds of investments ensure that your investment is protected, but you are also earning a substantial and significant return on your investment. Safety is not about keeping money at the bank where you earn very little interest. In many markets across Africa, investments in treasury bills as well as short-term government bonds earn you on average a return of between 5 to 10%. So when you think about creating a stable base for your investments, always consider these kinds of investments. Now, we're just from watching a thrilling, exciting, and nerve-wracking AFCON 2025, where Senegal emerged as the champions of Africa. I woke up to this thrilling, exciting news, and it got me to watching the highlights. But as I was watching the highlights, I started thinking about this analogy and comparing it to your investing journey. And when we look at football, we've got key basic roles in football. Many of you Africans are soccer fans, and I'm pretty sure you're going to understand this even better than me. In football, we have the goalkeeper, we have defenders, midfielders, strikers, and wingers. Each of these players play a key role in the team. Let's go back to the first principle that I mentioned, which is safety. If we compare to this analogy of the football team, safety is where we will find the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's role is to ensure that he does not let in any goal through that goalpost. That is his main job. It is not a fancy job. He doesn't get to strike and score goals. His job is to ensure that he's in the goal and does not allow any goal to go through the goalpost. That's the same thing when it comes to safety. Safety is about making investments that are not fancy, but that are going to ensure you have a strong base and some return so that your overall investment is performing well. Let's move on to the second key principle, that is income. Income is about ensuring you invest in assets that give you a regular cash flow. What are these types of assets? Many of you might already be investors in these assets. Assets such as government bonds, assets in property, assets in conservative unit trusts. These kinds of investments allow you to have a regular cash flow, either monthly or quarterly. This is the core of the second investing principle, which is income. When we go back to the analogy of football, Income is about defenders. The defenders are ensuring that they protect the ball. Defenders ensure that the team is kept stable, and they pave the way for the strikers to strike. So income might not make you rich, but it is going to ensure that your investment is also protected. Let's move on to the third one, which is growth. Growth is about taking calculated risks and ensuring that you invest your money in assets that are able to give you a good return. Investments in equity. Global market data indicates that investing in shares over the long term will give you an average return of between 8 to 10%. It's been proven, research has been conducted, that over the long term, your return on your investment in shares will always be upward. The third principle about growth should not be about investing in fancy equity stocks. It is about ensuring you are investing consistently in a disciplined way that is going to help you take advantage of compound interest. As long as you are able to set aside a regular income every month that you can invest in an equity and reinvest the returns, you expect to compound your investment. Some of the markets you can look at are local stock markets. In your country, what is your local stock market? I would like you to leave a comment in the comment section below. In Zambia, it is the LuSE. Invest part of your money in companies whose shares are listed on your local stock market. You can even consider global stock markets and global index funds such as the S&P 500. So when you are talking about growth investment, this is where we talk about strikers when we come back to the analogy of football. And it's the most exciting part because the striker's job is to ensure they are scoring. So they take calculated risks and ensure they are able to push that ball through the goalkeeper. That is what the growth principle enables you to do. Growth assets ensure that you are able to increase your capital investment. Growth assets are part of your investment portfolio and are designed to ensure that you grow your investment as well as your net worth. This is where you grow your money. So a part of your money should be invested in growth assets. Let's look at the fourth one, flexibility. Economies shift. Markets do not perform as expected. Your currency could be depreciating against major currencies or could even be appreciating. So what you need to understand is that markets shift. Economic factors do not remain stable. They are not the same. They keep changing constantly. Flexibility is about ensuring you are adaptable. You can change quickly with the market. This requires you to build a diversified investment portfolio. In football, flexibility is where we have the midfielders. The midfielders, when they are required to defend, they defend. When they are required to attack, they attack. So when it comes to your investment portfolio, flexibility is about being flexible. Think of it the way midfielders respond in football. And it is all about building a diversified investment portfolio. The final one is investing in yourself. Research in careers has shown that investing in yourself yields return between 20 to 50%. There is no investment world over that will give you such a return. Because when you invest in yourself, you are building value and people want to buy value. So in 2026, smart investors are also going to invest in themselves. Educate yourself about investing. Go do a degree. do some certification, build value even in your current career so that you're able to progress upwards and earn much more income. That investment is actually the most important investment you can make in 2026. Invest in yourself. Let me summarize this and give you an actual action plan that you can implement in 2026. Smart African investors in 2026 ensure that they are able to implement this system, which is comprised of 4 key principles. They ensure that they create a foundation, a base, by making safe investments in assets that yield them a return, but not taking risks. They are protecting the base. Secondly, smart investors in 2026 ensure that they've got investments in income generating assets that are able to give them cash flow. Thirdly, smart investors ensure they are able to invest in growth assets such as equity. These investments ensure a huge return on your capital investment. And smart investors ensure they are flexible and invest in a diversified investment portfolio. And finally, smart investors invest in themselves by ensuring they keep upgrading their qualifications and their knowledge. Every week, I produce such kinds of videos. So if you want to learn in a calm, practical way, I'm here every week, and I also conduct online trainings on investing in bonds, in shares, and unit trusts. Smart investing in 2026 is not about being aggressive. It is about being balanced, taking calculated risks. Do that and you'll be ahead of most people in 2026. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've subscribed already, a million thank yous for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. You will find it at the top. It is up here. Click subscribe right now. Don't forget to leave a nice comment in the comment section below, or even just an icon of a butterfly. I love butterflies. And I hope 2026 will be your best year ever. See you next time.